Welcome back to the Tired Mums podcast, episode 6.
Woohoo!
We're getting up there.
Go us.
Go us.
We're showing up. We're getting it done.
And we're tired. What's new?
Love it.
I think it's kind of lame, but whatever. It's a bit of fun to see.
No, I think it's professional as.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. We got a jingle, people. Anyway, how are you, Georgia? What's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Loving the hat.
Well, I'm wearing the hat and the jacket in essence of us talking about men's fashion.
That's
today.
right. I've got my polo on, so it kind of works. Maybe not the pink, though. But
No, men wear pink. Real men wear pink.
do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my icks.
Wearing pink,
As
is
a
it?
man. We'll get into it. Okay. But can we first discuss the jacket? Can you please discuss it, because it needs its own moment.
I thought you'd never ask, but I knew you would.
It would have to come. It has to come up. It's too good. I think you definitely have taken the op shop thrifting queen title. Like you have.
Well,
You've taken it with this one.
Well, I did a whole reel, so everyone's probably already seen it. However, I was in an op shop I've been many a time before. It was a Wednesday morning.
And I was feeling particularly tired and in need of coffee.
Correct. So we potted off for a coffee, and then before gymnastics, my daughter, of course, was like, Mum, can we go into that up shop? Why not, girlfriend? Speaking my language. Even though we don't normally do that anymore, trying to steer away from buying the junk. Anyway, went in there, and I'm on the hunt at the moment for a denim Ralph Lauren polo, men's.
Love.
So that's my thing, and I'm desperate to find it. And on Depop, people are selling it for like $100. I'm like, nah, I want to get that from the op shop, because just, I want. It sounds like an addiction. I'm sure it is, but I wanted the rush.
Oh,
You know, I wanted to find
there
it.
are worse things to get a rush from. I think you're all right.
That's right. It's not meth. So you
no,
know.
and you're not gambling away all your money. So
Correct. Well,
I think you're all right.
Well, maybe I am. But yeah, and so I'm scouring the men's racks, looking at the men's shirts, and just going through this jacket. And I'm like, looked at the jacket, and it's like a navy. I could feel that it was quality, and I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then I pick it up and I look at the buttons, and the buttons had a YSL on them.
I cannot.
And my mouth dropped. Anyway, tag inside. It's a YSL men's jacket.
And how much is it selling online?
$500 plus, because it's vintage. It's from the 90s.
That's so wild.
So I learnt that in the tag of vintage jackets, there's like a paper. Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, a paper thing, and it gives you all like the fabric composition and the year it was made. So this was made in 1991. Oh. Someone's obviously loved
It's
it.
the same age as my husband.
Oh my God, I'm so old.
No, you're not.
So someone's obviously really loved it and cared for it and looked after it. It's in mint condition.
Gorgeous condition.
And my mouth dropped.
And they sold it for $50.
$50, yeah. Yeah. And
they really stuffed that one, mate.
well, I don't know. And I'm just like, this is stunning. And it's pure wool. So it's just
Perfect for
beautifully made, and like, yeah, I think I've topped it. Anyway, the shoulder pads I know you don't love 90s, but I love a 90s shoulder pad.
I don't mind a shoulder pad, but the fact that that's a men's jacket with a shoulder pad wasn't that 80s for men when they were doing that? Maybe it was phasing out.
Yeah, early 90s maybe.
That's interesting.
But my husband tried it on, and it's quite feminine, you know? Like I don't
He's
think
also very tall, so it probably would have been short in the sleeve.
it was
right?
very short. Yeah. So it certainly is a feminine jacket, but it's men's. It's pour homme in the inside, so it's for a man. But anyway, I feel like I am walking the streets of Manhattan on my way to, get
a bagel and a coffee.
a bagel and a schmear and a coffee and
some larks.
going to a high-powered meeting. Like
You look like, with the hat. I love
well,
it.
and the hat as well.
It's very you, like that sporty, athletic. I really like that look, but it doesn't really suit me.
Well, I'm straight on Pinterest, and I'm like, what am I wearing with this?
Yes, that's another good thing to mention, the Pinterest, and gaining some ideas from that too.
I'm really loving Pinterest, because I'm a bit late to that party, but I'm just really enjoying it.
I just couldn't get into it, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't know. It's over. I don't understand how it works, and at that point where I'm like, do I really want to understand? I don't know if I care.
Yeah. To be honest, it's just another thing to scroll.
That's true. But it's also a joyous, it's not. And that people aren't like commenting. Oh, they are commenting, but you can't see it as easily from what I understand.
No,
and,
I just save things.
And it's not videos, so there's no noise.
No, yeah. It's just, and mine's all
we love
fashion.
a low sensory input.
That's right. Mine's just like all fashion. So it's sort of like a bit of a creative outlet, I guess, as well, when,
nice.
you don't, have any other options. But yeah, so I feel like I have thrifted gold. You
saved, like $450.
Not that I would ever
or more
buy this. But there can't be that many of these left either. So
I wonder if it would appreciate.
I wonder.
Give it 10 years, it's going to be like $3,000, and you're like,
time will tell.
I'm the real winner.
But I also love your polo, and I especially love your polo because I found it for you, and I never find things for you.
I know, I love it. It's very cute, but I think I washed it incorrectly because it's got a bit of a blue stain. So if you can see that, I'm learning, all right? Give me a break.
I can't see it in the light. But
you can't? Okay.
No.
It's so cute. And again, hot pink on me. Love.
Yeah.
Love. I would ideally wear this with a white barrel leg jean.
Oh, nice.
The rollers pair that I got.
Yeah.
Or like that's how I'd wear it.
I reckon that's, very cool.
Or like a very high-waisted, really dark navy short, which I also have.
Well, I was going to say
very cute.
The other polo that
she got me 2 Ralph
that
polos.
I scored
Thank
for you. And I sent her a picture and I'm like, do you want this? And you didn't reply straight away, but I'd already bought it.
It was stripes. It's very
and
cute.
It's cropped.
The crop is odd. I reckon someone did that.
I Googled it and they do crop. Yeah.
Oh, well, I like it. It's very cute. I'll wear it one time. It'll look good. Oh, I should have wore it. We would have matched.
No, well, you have
this red and navy and white.
It's so cool. I love it with the high-waisted denim shorts. Oh, girl.
Very cute.
But so we're looking a bit sort of like androgynous today to talk about.
I really like an androgynous look.
Me too.
As I'm getting older and playing around, because I'm getting into pants a lot more, I'm really enjoying that, and I want things to be flatter, if you know what I mean. And I want things to be like less obvious. So I'm enjoying it a lot. And I enjoy men's fashion. And that's what we're going to talk about today. But my issue with men's fashion, I can't understand it.
What?
The sizing is odd for the pants, like the 37, 28, what? And then they sometimes do that for women's pants, and I'm like, what is going on?
That's confusing.
I can't understand it. But the medium, large, whatever, that's fine. But for me, for men's fashion, I have a lot of trouble making outfits because a lot of the time my husband will be like, does this work? And I'm like, I think the pants don't really go with the shoes. And then he's like, no, they go. And I'm like, do they go? And then he'll try what I think looks good and it looks terrible.
Oh.
And I'm like, I can't work it out. So the cuts of things are obviously different for men, which is essential. But I find that styling that is hard. I just find it all really hard and I don't quite get it.
Yeah. Well, you are a woman, so
I
there's
know.
no expectation for you. But
I want to I want to shop for my husband because, okay, listen, my husband and your husband is so not like this, but mine, and I know a lot of other women's husbands are also like mine. They shop once a year and then they only will buy a bulk order of the same things. So my husband once a year will throw away all his clothes, not jeans, most of his clothes, and he will buy, 10 white shirts, 10 brown shirts. Well, not brown, doesn't like brown, grey. He's white, grey, and a tan colour sometimes.
Yep.
But it's usually just white and grey. He'll buy that. He'll buy a 20 pack of new undies and then new white socks.
And does he do that because all the other clothes from the year are ruined?
Have got destroyed, yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll throw them all away, and that's what he buys every year.
Yep.
That's it.
That's also a capsule wardrobe for him, so
It's so odd. He wants to be like Steve Jobs, where he just wears the same every day.
I get it.
But you know what? He looks so good. He has these big boxy shirts and dark jeans. He'll roll them up sometimes. He has 4 different pairs of Nike shoes of different colours.
Yep.
And he has a pair of R.M. Williams boots, which looks so nice for
lovely.
winter.
Yeah.
He's got 2 jackets and a couple of dress shirts, the buttoned up. But that's it. And then whenever I buy him something new, he doesn't like it.
Oh.
And I don't like it. But my issue with men's fashion is as well, it's either really expensive and really nice, or it's kind of crap, but it's still kind of expensive.
Yeah, right.
Like even if you go to Target, I bought him some just shorts because he and this is the other thing he does. He wears all his clothes to do stuff around the house.
So it ruins them.
So he destroys like all the nice stuff I get him. He'll, like, and my sister's husband does this. Lots of husbands I know do this. They'll wear their like, really nice linen cotton shirt from Country Road and paint the house and get paint all over it. And they're like, whatever. And it's like, what do you mean whatever?
Now that you've said that.
Does your husband do that too?
Yes, because I was telling you the other day, remember.
What are they doing?
I bought my husband this Mason Katsuni T-shirt ages ago, and now he wears it to do gardening. And I'm like, what are you doing? So I like, yeah, you look nice while you're gardening, but also
you're ruining your clothes.
But no, he also has like, the jumpers from Bunnings and ripped T-shirts and stuff that,
we've got those
he does too. But
all
I think
bleached and disgusting.
Yeah, but I think it's like maybe in their mind they're like, oh, I'm just gonna do this really quick,
Oh, maybe that's what it
maybe
is.
It's like I can't get changed. I'll just quickly do this thing and whatever before the kids need me or something. I don't know, but I have noticed him do it in his nice tops, and I'm just like, please, like, don't get paint on that. Anyway,
you know what mine does. This is so funny, and like, so when I was pregnant with the first son, I got two sons. For the new listeners here, I wanted an apron because I just would need one, and I couldn't find any, and the only one I could find in the op shop said best mum ever, and it's so cute, and it's pink and it's sprinkles on it. It's very funny. My husband wears that to do stuff around the house. It's so cute. He'll like cook his sausages and stuff with the barbecue. He's got his little apron.
That's
like,
a green flag. That's a green flag.
It's very cute. But like that's the thing, and with men's fashion it's my gripe. So I went shopping the other day, right? Because he wore all his. We got like a little pool for the yard for summer. Not that we've used it much because it's not really been hot. Melbourne, get it together. Anyway, I'm from Queensland, everyone, so I'm like, where is summer? This is not summer. Whereas you love it. But anyway, we got a little pool with the chlorine, whatever, and he's been wearing all his nice shorts in the pool, right? So they're all bleached and faded. And I'm like, what are you doing? So anyway, we went shopping specifically to get him shorts, and I'm in Target with the boys, and I'm like to my oldest, do you think Daddy would like this? And he's like, I don't know. And then this lady's like, oh, are you shopping for your husband? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, oh, so am I. And then she's like, why? She was maybe 10 years old or whatever. She's like, why is it so hard? And I was like, I don't know. And we were having a chat about it. And then this man sticks his head out of the aisle and he's like, oh, you guys bitching about your husbands. And I'm like, no, we're not bitching. I'm like, why is it so hard to shop for men's clothes? And he's like, well, they're probably just not as cool as me. I'm here shopping for my own clothes. And I'm like, good for you. And then he goes, no, actually, I'm just hiding from my wife and children because I don't want to be around them. Great. And this lady and I were like, oh. Anyway, it was very funny. And then he was talking about like men's clothes and how it's so hard and he finds it hard. And anyway, it was just this thing and I was like, why is this so hard?
Yeah.
And then I went to Uniqlo afterwards because I have a bit of an obsession and I was like, oh, maybe they'll have some cool stuff for my husband. And then there was a dad there with his two kids trying on clothes. And everything he put on was like small, and obviously it's Japanese brand, so the sizing is smaller because Japanese people are smaller. And he's like, you need to size up, and there was just nothing. Like it's just such a weird realm.
Yeah.
I just can't. I know I've said I can't work it out. And we've got a very stylish cousin. Hello, if you're listening. And he always looks really cool, but he's gone that like old money kind of style.
Yep.
For men, and just men don't have any variety.
But also in saying that, I think it's much easier for men to look cool in simple clothes as opposed to women. Like, I know you don't.
But they don't have any variety. Is that not boring?
Yeah. But I know that you don't know who Jacob Elordi is.
I sort of know now. You've said a few things, but yeah.
He is like incredibly attractive and he's like 7 foot tall. So yes,
he's 7 foot.
He's enormous. So he has.
No wonder you like him. You've got a type. We like the tall men.
That's right. Tall, dark and handsome.
I like them too. Mm-hmm.
But he, you know, so certainly he has an advantage, but there's a lot of things on the internet. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of things on the internet like how to dress like him because he is really very stylish, but what he wears is like a t-shirt, you know, navy pants.
Yeah.
But I think it's like the cuts and stuff. So
okay, so is it just similar to us but just less option? So it's the cuts, it's the fabric, it's the colours.
I think so. And look, Jacob Elordi is sponsored by Bottega Veneta. Okay, so he's wearing clothes that are like
Jesus. Yeah, it's pricey. Yeah.
However, I feel like if you went to Target and got a white t-shirt that was a similar sort of shape, you know, oversized, would probably be appropriate. And I really like those. You know, pants that look tailored but probably aren't, that are kind of like a bit high with like
with the pleat.
With a pleat and a straight leg. I find they're really attractive with like a nice bomber jacket kind of thing.
Okay.
Like that sort of like smart but casual, you know, I think is like, but again, it's not, I mean, it's, I feel like men just have it easier to pull that off and it's just kind of like, you know, simple is okay, whereas I don't know, maybe women feel that they have to like simple is not okay.
We've got more, you know, what jewelry, what shoes, what hat, what purse, what watch, what, you know. But with men, it's kind of like a nice watch.
Yeah. Maybe a hat.
A briefcase, maybe a hat, depending on where they're going. And that's kind of it.
Shoes. I think sunglasses. You need to have sunglasses. But shoes,
but all the men accessories, if they're from Kmart, they look crap.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, we love you, Kmart. We've discussed this before. But for men, I feel like to have that Jacob Elordi look potentially, you could buy a cheaper shirt, a cheaper cut of pants, whatever. Uniqlo have a really nice, that pleated pant.
They do.
But if you want to look in that kind of old money, expensive style, you need the expensive accessories. You can buy them secondhand, but you know, like a nice Ray-Ban, a nice like fancy Gucci sunglass, whatever, a little nice watch, not little, a big watch, like a Breitling or a Rolex ideally, if you've got money for that. But or like a secondhand one or a Folex, as they call the fake ones.
Folex. Love it.
You know, that makes the outfit.
Yeah,
the accessories
that certainly helps. Having a $30,000 watch definitely helps.
Oh, for sure. But also, you could wear a really nice watch and wear crappy clothes and still look crap.
Oh, that's right.
The watch doesn't save it.
Oh, no. But also you can have a lot of money and still have no style. It doesn't mean anything. Like you can, you know, that goes for anybody.
Some men I've noticed just kind of don't care about how they look either, which is, that must be kind of liberating. There's a guy my husband watches all the time, Alex Hormozi. Have you heard of him?
No.
So he's a business mogul. He's made a lot of money. He's very intelligent. But he wears the strip you put on your nose that opens your nostrils?
Yes.
He wears that all the time.
What?
Yeah, and it's become like his look because he's got, I think he's got like a nose issue, can't breathe properly.
Okay, all right.
So it lifts his nostrils up a bit. I thought he was doing it
like a fashion thing.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of turned into that for him though. It's like what he's kind of known for because my husband watches his podcasts and whatever, and I always see him. I'm like, what is going on with that? And it's everything. And he will wear like those gym shorts, so like mesh kind of ones.
Yeah.
Some kind of shoe, and then I don't know what the shoe is because you can't see his feet. And then like just a shirt.
Yep.
For all of it, his high power business meetings. This man sold like 1 billion books in 20 minutes or something. It's
he's Steve Jobs. Like they're too
just focused on the work. Don't care about the fashion. But in doing that, it's kind of become fashionable, which is so odd because I see other people doing it's just a different realm to women's fashion. And I think I want to ask my nice dressing younger cousin to come and talk to us about fashion. Yeah. I think that would be really interesting. Let us know if you think that would be interesting. But I don't know. The men's world, like I bought my husband this like what I call his party shirt, which makes me laugh. It's like a knitted kind of fabric with like a pattern on it, like a kind of toned down pattern. And he loves it. And I thought he would hate it. I actually bought it for the stylish cousin for Christmas and he's like, no, I want to keep that. I'm like, okay.
Oh, there you go.
And everything else I bought him he sent back.
Yeah, right.
So, I don't know. Like I'm
opposite.
I can't get it.
I've only bought my husband one top, I
Your
think.
husband shops though, doesn't he?
He's
He
good.
knows.
See, we laugh and like, haha, I'm the brand monster, but
He used to.
he started it. So I'm influenced by him. So he's the one that, does all that, and he knows all the brands, and he like understands fashion and women's fashion, and he's bought me a lot of stuff that he like knows is cool. So to me that's like
quite nice actually.
It's
Mine has
lovely.
some idea, but
it is a big green flag to say, does this work? And he'll say, oh, what about doing it with this?
really
Yeah.
Suggestions.
He's
okay. I like that.
and he's got to create, like, his job is creative, so maybe that comes into it. That like he's just creative mind. But yeah, I don't ever have to say to him, that looks terrible, take it off, or you know what I mean. Like it's not that's not my realm. But I guess maybe that's one of the reasons why I was initially attracted to him too, because
he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. But yeah, he loves a brand. He loves a brand. So yeah, he knows how to dress himself. But before we came here, we got some fashion icks from our husbands too.
Oh,
and
my husband and I had a big chat. We had a bit of a
Yeah,
laugh. Some of it was not appropriate for a podcast. Let's just put it that way.
But my husband's was funny, and I think people can relate in the sense where like having a fashion ick for him was having an ill-fitting suit.
Yes.
Like an ill-fitting grey suit with a pink tie where, those
yuck.
18-year-olds that are off to the races
Yeah,
and they've
yeah,
got
yeah,
like the
yeah.
glasses and the spiked hair and they're just like, let's get drunk.
Those glasses are disgusting. They're like pit. What are they called? Pit vipers?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm going to look it up because I
So,
don't want to
yeah.
say the wrong thing.
But
Let me
it's
suss it out.
so true. Like an ill-fitting suit is just
Yes.
overly baggy suit.
These. Hang on. Let me. Oh, God, I'm on shopping. No, I don't want to buy any. These.
Yeah.
With the spiky hair, everyone. Those. See it?
They're okay for running.
My
and sport.
my children have those. Thank you, Pa. They look hilarious on the kids. I love it actually. But anyway.
Yeah,
they're good for snowboarding and stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't get eyeball sunburn. Did you know that's a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Or like windburn.
you
the
get
eyeballs?
you get eyeball sunburn.
God.
Oh, and you can't put cream on that. Oh my, put aloe vera in your eyes. Oh my God. Anyway.
But yeah, and like in saying so a too baggy suit, but then
Yes, or a too tight suit.
I was gonna say
where the buttons are like your guts sticking out.
or too tight jeans or a shirt that is really tight.
Men's skinny jeans.
Not good.
It's
Not good.
only good if you participated in some sort of indie, like My Chemical Romance kind of band back in the day. That's my only opinion.
Yeah. And
But now,
it's usually men wear those tight things when they're really muscly, and it's like
it's so weird.
and it's like we get that you're muscly. Like I can see that. I don't
you could
need
wear
to see
a polo and your muscle would just like stick out with the arm and you would know. You know,
but it's like I don't need to see the veins in your leg through your jeans, just
yeah, no, nah,
yeah.
I'm good.
And so an ill-fitting suit, but I know like not everybody can get it tailored or whatever, but I'm sure if
You can thrift and op shop really nice suits.
yes, and
But
if-
again, the size and whatever, you got to try it all on. But
or just get help from somebody who works there rather than just go in and go, this will do. Like go in and get help from a retail assistant and say, could you? I mean, I think some suit places also include tailoring.
yeah,
like,
Uniqlo, you can get tailoring. I know it's not
Oh,
suits,
wow.
but they tailor there for you, not on the spot, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's not that expensive.
Oh, well,
I
there you go.
wouldn't say how much it is 'cause I actually don't know, but it's probably less than $60.
Yeah, right.
Which is awesome, especially if you're a tall man or a short man and the legs.
Yes.
You know, you need to have that cut on the feet, right? Otherwise that looks silly on men.
Yeah.
If their like pants are really long over their shoes or they're too short, unless it's like
Yes.
short in an intentional way, like roll up the leg. That's cool. That like preppy kind of
I was going to say that is
with
cool.
a boat shoe. I like that.
A boat shoe, did you say?
Yeah, like a boat shoe.
You like a boat shoe?
Yeah, they're cute.
Like, are we talking about the same thing with the lace around the side?
Yes, but
Oh, no, I'm
specific
not-
types.
Okay, because I was going to say.
Not like the old man ones. They're feral. They're feral.
And they're usually in like terrible condition.
yeah,
you
no.
know?
I like a navy kind of suede, like a smaller one that's not bulky.
Like a slip-on sort of shoe you
but
talking
with
about.
it has a back as well.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean.
Like the ones you're wearing on men, the Birkenstock slide. Blech.
Yeah, okay.
Or so my
See,
husband's
I like them on men.
my husband's biggest ick is a Birkenstock on men. He said, and I quote, which I thought was hilarious, "It is inappropriate to see a man's foot."
So
Unless
funny.
you're at the beach, I think. But he hates the beach, so whatever.
Yeah, is it the toes?
It's the feet. It's gross. He's like, man, I feel like he feels about, and I agree with him, about feet as in we feel about like women's like special bits. Like
Yeah,
leave
okay.
something to the imagination.
Yeah, right.
You know, keep it kind of covered because it looks better that way.
Well, we all know how I feel about feet. Like,
Oh, you hate
him
feet.
and I are on the same page. So yeah, but it's just funny, isn't it? Like Birkenstocks overseas in the US, I don't know if they still are, but they used to just be like the most ugliest shoe and horrible. But in Australia, they're so popular.
I
And
know.
so like I love my Birkenstock Bostons. I literally wear them every single day. I'm going to wear them in winter with socks.
With
With
Oh,
socks. Have you seen
okay.
people do that?
I have not. I've
It's
seen
cool.
like I'll wear my Birkies with Pilates socks when I go.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of weird looks. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?"
Nah.
I don't care. I'm going to Pilates.
Nah, I love it. So yeah. It's,
You know
it's
what's worse though?
What?
The Velcro sandals. Have you seen those for men?
like reef sandals you're talking about?
I think so, where they've got the two straps and
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I just had a thought.
It's hideous.
The
hideous.
shoes, I hope you know what I'm talking about. The toe shoes.
Oh, yuck. Like they're the barefoot ones where each toe, it's like a glove
Yes.
for your foot. Each toe goes in a
Yes.
little tiny freaking hole.
And I know that orthopedically supposed to be really good
Oh,
for
they
you.
are
for the apparently the
disgusting.
intrinsic muscles in your feet, but dudes, they are the biggest
oh,
ick.
yuck.
They're so gross. And they remind me, have you seen those women's shoes that have come out? They've got a name for them, but I can't
Oh,
remember.
where it's just the two. It's like
Yes!
it's like a moose knuckle.
two.
Yeah. bleh. No, they're so expensive too. I cannot. I don't
How
know.
would
I don't
they
know
be
what they're called.
comfortable?
I don't know. There's a girl that you send me a lot on Instagram. I kind of have it back now, people. I don't know what's going on. I have not opened the app probably because I'm scared. But you send me her. She holds the signs up all the time.
yeah.
Like, you know,
She's funny,
I love
but
my outfit. Fashion's my favorite, whatever. And then she's got the little moose knuckle shoe and I just can't.
I think
like, bleh.
I think she's in New York.
Yuck.
I think it's big in New York.
It is big in New
Yeah.
York and it is nasty.
It's not
No,
good.
no.
And I think those toe shoes are in the same realm as like crocheted bonnets. Have you seen them in?
Yeah. bleh. Like, if you're going to a festival, that's awesome. But I just can't see it as a practical everyday.
I think it's a New York thing.
Give
Yeah,
it to your baby because that's who's supposed to wear a bonnet
Not that we do that. Yeah.
or your
it's-
child, you know.
But yeah, we've gotten off the topic of men's fashion. But yeah,
Let me see what else he said because I wrote it down. Let me have a look.
But yeah, those shoes have been a big ick for mine for a while. But the toe shoes as well, like I get that you're sporty and, you know, like you want to protect your feet, but dude, that is not you got another one?
Yeah, I got a few.
Go.
So I can't get around for men's fashion. The long white socks, just in general, and shorts.
Okay.
So my grandfather, God love him, he wears long white socks, big chunky like work boots,
Yep.
little tiny, he's got real skinny legs, little tiny navy blue shorties and a wife beater that's white.
Yeah, right.
If you don't know what that is, it's a singlet from Bonds, that's why. They call it a wife beater in – do they say that here?
It's such a horrible
It's a horrible term and I'm not condoning any of that. But
God, no.
yeah, they call it a wife beater. That's what he wears, right? And that to me is the epitome of boganism. Like, sorry, Pop, I love you, but what are you doing? What are you doing?
And another one, shorts like cargo shorts past the knee.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
No.
Shorts past
No.
knees. I think that's
Like
Gen Z, isn't it? Or
Girls wearing that is kind of cool with really
Yeah.
low rise if you've got like
Yes,
that really
yes.
flat stomach, which like if you do, how do you do that?
Good for
I
you.
think it's just genetics, to be honest.
and you haven't had children.
You haven't had a C-section and 2 children, but
Yeah, sorry, 2 C-sections.
oh yes, two of them. 14 layers of skin, people. Anyway, yeah, that I don't like. And there was another thing. What was it? I don't like the man bracelets. That's weird. all the like beads. I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then what was my other one? Hang on. Oh, there's two. So I really hate on men's fashion shorts or jeans with rips with like silver like diamante cut. You know that look that like I want to say like old wog kind of. Like, I don't know if wog's an offensive term. I'm sorry if it is. I'm not trying to be.
It might be.
I'm just trying not
like Ed Hardy.
Yeah.
Like Ed Hardy?
Yeah, with like the sequins and the like, ugh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And my most hated of all time, I'm doing a drum roll. She's like, what are you doing? Drum roll. Riding shorts with the bum pillow.
Or like on a bike.
I understand the functionality because your bottom hurts when you ride for that long, but you should not be wearing that to the coffee shop.
I agree.
What are you doing?
I agree.
Oh my God.
And those men obviously do not care. Okay.
Oh,
you cannot care.
Their junk is just out for the world to see.
Yeah.
And like loud and proud, but like bring a little pair of like swim shorts to chuck on, like boxers or whatever to chuck on when you stop for coffee. Please, for the love of God.
It's so bad, isn't it?
We are not turned on by that.
They don't.
I feel like that maybe they're not doing it for that.
No, I don't think
I
they
feel
are.
like part of it is that because there's a few of them I've seen, particularly in like Elwood and stuff, because I used to work in a cafe. They like strut, they put their leg up on the table in these shorts, and I'm like, what are you doing?
It's not. No.
Oh, I can't.
I also think like
can't.
Speedos.
Oh,
for those people that don't know what they are.
They call them DTs in Queensland.
Oh, do they?
Do you know what it stands for? DICK togs.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And I
Little
think
DTs.
even if you have
budgie smugglers.
Budgie smugglers. Even if you have like a super amazing body, I still we don't want to see that.
No.
We don't.
I want to see the torso with like proper swimming shorts on, thank you.
It's just
And
not
we're not
attractive.
We're not crude and like not crude's the wrong way. We're not like all cruddy and old and like but it's just not.
I feel like we're being like real men haters, and we're not.
Oh no, I love it. But there, like women's fashion, there is a lot of men's fashion that is just like, why? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and you know, if you have a husband who like doesn't care, that is totally fine. But you want to like maybe give them a bit of guidance in terms of
encourage them so they can also feel good.
Correct.
Because they're the same as us. If they get up in the morning and they chuck on some old thing with holes and their undies have holes in them and their socks have holes, because that was my husband for quite a few years until I was like, this is enough, let's throw the holy socks away.
Yeah.
If they're wearing that, they're not going to feel good either.
That's right.
And we want them to feel good so they can also be the best version of themselves.
And I just have this vision of like a man getting up for work and putting on a shirt and pants and jacket, and they just alternate that during the week because that's like their work uniform, right?
Yeah.
And it's not, I think some people would be, but it's not very expressive.
Or fun or interesting.
Yeah.
Or so monotonous.
That's right.
You know?
So like, again, we're not saying you must dress up as a man.
No.
But on a weekend, maybe have some fun. Try and do it like we've spoken about this before where, you know, this kind of conversation has led my husband to be like, you know what? I'm going to wear my nice jacket.
That's right.
To morning coffee.
Yep.
Like,
even
I'm
if it gets food
up.
on it.
Yeah. I'm just going to put like some effort in because it's easy to just rock up to the cafe on a Saturday morning in your tracky dacks.
Oh, for sure.
But like getting dressed up actually makes you feel nice.
And it's also something nice that you can do for your partner. Like,
agreed.
Not in like you need to look good for your partner. I'm not saying that. But if you want to work on your relationship subliminally, if you look hot and you smell good and you chuck a little bit of aftershave on, like when my husband chucks a bit of aftershave on, which he doesn't do frequently, I'm like, oh, damn. Like it creates that like
I agree with you.
Spark again.
It's
you know?
green.
And
it's
the
green
same.
flag.
It's the same for us. Like, you know, imagine we went out for morning coffee. And again, if you're doing this and that's where you are in your season of motherhood, that's okay.
Totally.
You come to it when you can. And same with fatherhood. Maybe they're in the hard newborn season too.
For sure.
But if you want to spark your relationship, put put something a little bit nice on, you know. Put a little bit of some effort in so you feel like it's a connecting thing.
I love that.
Because if your husband's like, oh, you look good, you smell good.
Yes.
You know, you want to hug, you want to be near each other. Like it gives you a bit more, your partner, your boyfriend, whatever, your girlfriend, whatever. We love it all. But yeah, like
and
just
face
a bit of,
like,
you know.
having kids together is hard, right?
Oh,
like,
so hard.
I don't think any couple is going, oh, having kids is a breeze. I get to finish my conversation.
No.
And I never, you know, we don't never snap at each other because like our life is just absolute bliss. Like it's hard work.
It's chaos.
So it's chaos and it's overstimulation. So I agree with you. It's like very romantic almost to be like.
To do it a bit for them.
Yes. Like let's go out together and I am going to care what I look like and like dress, you know, like as a couple, you know, like represent us and look nice, you know. It's it like we're not talking about it doesn't have to be a suit or what, you know.
No,
we're not saying that.
No, that's just not practical with kids
like
either.
A nice jumper, something that's not soiled or ripped.
Or put a little bit of gel in your hair. Men can just go and then leave and then they look hot. It's like
I agree.
Lucky you.
I agree. Yeah, that's right.
But just a little bit of something, you know. You know, it's not a lot of effort, but it's enough that your partner will be like, oh, you look cute.
It is a love language for sure. I agree with you. Yeah. And
like, it's not the only one. We're not saying that like this is the only way you can, you know, connect as a couple. No. Like there are different ways of doing that, but this is just something small that you can do if you are feeling like you're drowning a little bit.
Exactly. And we have plenty of ways to be a green flag to your wife. Like
yes.
plenty of ways for that.
Yes.
So, you know, it's but physically I agree with you. It's something that is like pretty easy and nice. And then you'll like inadvertently feel good about yourself. And both of you feeling good together.
It improves the mood.
Lifts the mood of the whole family.
I got to say, I know that the mum's mood impacts the whole family, but also the dad's mood really does because like one weekend a couple weeks ago we went out and we were all absolutely exhausted and I was like, let's do this thing, and everyone's like, yeah, let's go out, and it was just not a good idea. We were too tired and I was fighting for my life that day in terms of not letting everyone's mood get to me.
Yeah.
And then it finally did, and everything was just the absolute SHIT show.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like that, the mood of your husband. So if you can get dressed a little bit and make the mood just a little bit better on the weekend, maybe you can survive and not cave in to the other people's moods around you. Because I gave in that day. I couldn't do it. I was like, okay, I give up. I'm going home. Like, let's go home. This is too much.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
But, you know, you're so tired from a week.
And then they've been working too. and maybe you've been working.
That's right. And you're both frazzled. And then you come together as a family on a weekend and it's like you're trying, you know, in your mind go, let's create some beautiful memories and have some fun together.
There's so much pressure around that.
That's right. And like, let's all be happy families and do some fun stuff and you're all cooked.
And you just want to lay down and be alone for 5 minutes.
And all it takes is one tantrum from someone and you both just look at each other just like,
why do we bother?
Why do we bother? Why are we doing this? You know? So yeah, look, it is hard, but
very hard.
And like, the mood, everyone's mood rubs off on everyone, even your kids, you know, when they're exhausted from a week of school or kinder or whatever it may be, it takes it out on everyone. So
my doctor, I don't know if I've told you this. So she was talking to me about being a stay-at-home mum, and then she's like, I had to go back to work because I just couldn't be effing Mary Poppins every day of my life. And that's what it feels like. Some days I'm just like, la, 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 like trying to give off that vibe so everyone else's vibe doesn't F with me.
That's so true.
Not my husband. He's pretty like standard happy in the most cases, which I'm so jealous of, but they also don't have raging hormones like us. So what can you do? But it's the kids. So I try to be like, la, la, la. But some days I'm like, oh my God.
And especially like when they're in a bad mood
just all day.
Yeah. And you have to like carry that mood and that sassiness and then regulate yourself to not totally crack it. Like the other night when it was one of those days that I'd had and my daughter had been sassy all day and all day I'm like, trying to lift the mood of everyone and I'm cooking dinner and the fan is on.
Oh, that noise.
And everybody is talking to me and my daughter's like, Mum, like trying to, you know, demand something. And I literally just said out loud, everybody needs to stop talking right now. And both of my kids are just like, whoa.
Huh?
And I'm like, oh my God.
They probably didn't know how. They're probably like, how do we stop talking?
Oh,
I don't know what to do.
They listened because I never really,
that's-
crack it. They were just like, oh God. But it's. Yeah. And
It's
then
just
afterwards,
a normal human experience, man.
totally. And I felt so bad for it. I'm like, look, I'm really sorry. Mummy's just exhausted. I need, you explain
Yeah.
yourself and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like we're human too. But yeah, the whole like lifting the mood of everybody is
It's a heavy weight to carry.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
right.
it's not really fair.
no.
But again, they don't know how to regulate. They need to co-regulate the kids.
And trying to explain to somebody, all that stuff when their brain isn't even developed yet is just like
It's
madness.
not possible.
Yeah, and So anyway, we've gotten a bit off track, but that
It's all related though. Like it really is. Like it surprises me how much the fashion and the mood lifting and the well-being of the parent, even of the kids. Like when my son puts on the shirt with like Sonic or something on it, he's like, I look so cool. I'm like, you do look cool. And then we're all like, woohoo, let's go out. It like really, it's good for everybody.
it's very it is a mood lifter.
Can I talk about a mood lifter just quickly before we head off?
Yeah.
This clip, can you see it?
Yes,
Hang on.
can see it.
For people on Spotify, I had a bit of a rage about the claw clip the other day, right? I found the holy grail of claw clips. I'm going to take it out so I can show the people who are watching on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Look at this guy. So for people who can't see, it's a flat. It's got like a comb and then it's got a flat. And it's flat. So this, if you had a car accident, will not stab you in the head.
Love it. Do you know the brand?
I do not,
it?
but
Oh.
I looked it up, screenshot it. People, now I'll pause for you. Pausing. There you go. Do a Google image search. You can get it on Amazon for like $15.
I was going to say Amazon, yeah.
And it holds my giant, desperate need of a haircut hair. Like, look at that.
Amazing.
It's pretty good. So there you go. You can have it all.
And speaking of holy grails, I need to talk about, because you know how we went on that rant a few episodes ago about finding a bra that works for you and breastfeeding
Yes,
and
tell us
whatever.
about the bra.
I have found a bra.
Tell everyone the brand.
I took my own advice and I was like, I'm going to go get a new bra. It is barely there.
Oh, I thought it was Bonds.
No, I got it from Bonds.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep.
I got it from Bonds shop, but it's barely there maternity. That's it.
Oh.
And it is a minimizing bra.
Oh,
I don't think
chef's kiss.
correct. And I don't think on purpose, but just the way that it sits and like the built-in because it's got absorption for when the milk leaks.
That's great.
The way that they sit, it's definitely minimizing. It's really comfortable. It's like small, medium, large, extra large. So you just
that size.
try it on. And I also got another Burley maternity one. I can't remember the name of that one. I think it's like a t-shirt bra or something, which is not as minimizing, but still very comfortable. But yeah, the Barely There range, maternity, run off to get it. Bonds were having a sale, 2 bras for 40% off.
That's ridiculous.
So,
again, Bonds, thank
we
you.
love
Like
you.
what? That's
Yeah.
just so nice.
And so I think it cost $30 and it was, retailing, I don't know what the two, I don't know what each one was. But anyway, so it was, it's an absolute gem and get into it.
Good
And
for you.
I put clothes on now and I'm like, that looks better.
I did notice. I noticed the other day when you put it on, I was like, wow. Not that I thought it looked better. It just looked different and it didn't look as uncomfortable, which sounds mean, but you looked a bit uncomfortable because
My whole life is uncomfortable.
I've not done it properly. So it is good. The clip is good. let me take it out. There we go.
But yeah, of course it's uncomfortable. Like having milk-filled boobs is uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, so we also haven't spoken about the fact that my daughter has now started sleeping through the night.
Girlfriend.
Not last night, but
But not that it makes you any less exhausted.
no.
Just saying, people, just because you get a sleep through, you are still going to be so tired.
I wake up, I've
so
woken up
sad.
feeling, so it was 2 nights in a row.
Oh.
And I woke
That's
up and I was
great.
like, physically I feel pretty good. But then, obviously I was still tired because I've got 5 years to catch up on. But that was awesome. However, the milk flow.
Oh, no, you didn't tell me about that.
Yeah.
Painful?
So mastitis incoming.
Oh, really?
Pain
No
all
wonder
day.
you've got a headache today, you poor thing.
Yeah, and it's like you can't win because it's like, yes, they're sleeping through the night, but it's like if they're having less boob, then you've got to go through like the milk ducts all being clogged.
Oh,
so
goodness.
anyway, look, you take what you can get. She's 2 in May, everybody. So it's been a journey.
Yeah.
And if you're on that journey, like it gets better. Okay?
Oh, it gets so much
Trust
better.
me, it gets better.
Yep.
And if you like don't want to sleep train like us, or if you do sleep train, whatever, you know, you do you.
Or you do an inverted comma version where it's like the gentlest version possible.
Yeah,
Like,
you do you. But I'm like, we'll just wait it out, and we've waited it out, and we have gotten to a place where now she is sleeping through.
That's what they do. They all come to it eventually, right?
That's right.
Like,
and then the sacrifice of having a ginormous milk-filled bubbers, as she calls them.
bubbers. It's so cute. I like bujinga.
Bujingas
Or bujongas. No, bujingas.
But yeah, so anyway, but look, now that I said that out loud, she won't sleep through again because last night
You're touching wood. You're safe.
Yeah.
You know,
But
cover yourself.
But also, who cares? Because we're tired regardless. So it's not like, you know, a big.
I know. This is what I've said to people with newborns. Like, we're so exhausted. And I agree, newborn exhaustion is a different level. Because you've just had a baby. Your body is like, what is going on? And the hormones and all the things, breastfeeding, whatever. But I always say, like, it doesn't really – because they're like, when are they going to sleep through? Because I was obsessed with that with my first one.
Yes.
But it doesn't really matter.
No.
Like, the sooner you realize that this is you now, you were just going to be absolutely cooked forever.
I think that's the best
kinda get
advice you can
It's
hear.
really savage though. Like
It is
if
savage,
someone said to me with a newborn, like, get over it, you're going to be so tired forever with small children, I'd be like, oh, don't you even.
Yeah.
But it's like now that you two, we have 4-year-olds and you have nearly a 2-year-old, I have nearly 2.5-year-old. It's exhausting. And it's not it's all the exhausting, but for me it's more the mental, the constant talking, the constant questions, and I wouldn't have it any other way, but that is exhausting.
Yeah, totally.
Like if you go to work and all day long someone's like, hey, I need this, where's that, the phone's ringing, the emails are going, you have to respond, you're getting interrupted 20 times while you're in the middle of activities, which is a typical work environment from my experience and from what I've heard. It's the same thing. You are mentally like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing with kids. It's all day long.
And look, I've had nights where I've only had 45 minutes sleep, you know. Like I've had nights that
I have 2 in the early days for sure.
And where my youngest would only sleep in my arms.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I have been, I'm sure so many people can relate. I've been through the trenches and coming out of it now, it's like, I feel better than getting 45 minutes sleep for sure. Like you will feel better.
Oh, yeah, but it's exhausting in a new way now.
Yeah, you'll never wake up and go, here I am for the day. Like, you know, we need 4 cups of coffee to get us going. Yeah. So it's
and a cold water on the face.
So it's
and Hydro Mama. Thank you, Hydro Mama.
Yeah, thank you.
The best.
But yeah, we don't want to be negative here, but it's like if your kid isn't sleeping through the night and you think, oh, if only, it doesn't
really change much.
Don't want to be, like you said, savage.
But it's true though.
Also like stop thinking that that's the end goal because it's not the end goal.
And
it's
you know, they're going to start doing other things as they age. They have bad dreams. They're going to start needing to nighttime toilet train where they want to do a wee in the night and they need you to help them. They're going to wee through in the night and they're going to wake up. They're going to, they're going to end up with sleepovers at their friends' houses when they're older. You know, maybe they want you to pick them up from a party at 2:00 in the morning. Like I just don't, and you'd want to keep them safe, but I just don't think that the sleeping through is the end goal. Like you said, like it's not really.
It was for both of us for a long time, right?
Well, you don't know. You don't think forward when you're in that phase because you can't.
That's
you're so stuck in like, what am I going to do? But, all these other things are coming.
That's right. And we we hate talking about sleep even though we're on it.
Sorry.
We hate it.
Let's get off of it. But I think we're just trying to paint a realistic picture that this is just life now, you know?
Yeah. Hence tired mums.
And just try to make the most of it by giving yourself a little bit of love and a bit of, like
putting on a colourful T-shirt.
Do something fun.
Putting on some colourful pants.
Yep.
Like brushing your hair.
Yeah. Trying to feel like a human that's functioning in society again.
Personal pride. Yeah.
Yeah, personal pride.
Yeah.
That's what your dad calls it, hey? Which
does.
is so cute.
I know. My dad, bless him, listening to the podcast and going, I find it really interesting about mums discovering their personal pride again. And I was like, yeah, that's really what it is.
Well, we're kind of a forgotten, they focus so much on the pregnancy and the baby and the birth, which is
Yeah.
great for safety. Like we want that. But it feels like when you have the baby, they see you at 6 weeks and they're like, all right, you're on your own.
Off you go. You're good.
And I just feel like as mums, as a general, even work all realms of motherhood, stepmom, working mum, whatever, wherever you're at, foster mum, all that stuff, we're just kind of forgotten. Like there's not really, like no one is like, go and get a blood test, come and do your pelvic ultrasound test, come and do your pelvic floor stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling mums that when they have, I said this to my sister, I'm like, you need to go and get a blood test. You need to go. She's like, why? I'm like, well, you should. Or should I?
You should do it every 6 months apparently. Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. See, there you go. Like these are all these things that we're just kind of this forgotten realm and we're just like, all right, here's your baby, carry on. You've had a whole life challenge
right.
and change and you don't really have the village that you probably would have had back in the day.
Totally.
Because life is so expensive and everyone has to work. But like, you know, it's full on. So yeah, do what you can to survive and also look after yourself. Go to the gynecologist. I'm going to go and I'm going to sort myself out. But like, let's look after ourselves and let's also show our children that we are worthy of being looked after.
Yep.
It's
Amen.
a very important lesson to teach our children. Like, look, mummy cares. Mummy thinks about, obviously not in a way that you're like, I'm so vain, like in a way that's still looking after everyone. But mummy cares about how she looks. Mummy cares about her relationship with daddy, partner, girlfriend, other mummy, whatever you've got going on in your life. You know, mummy cares about how she shows up in the world. Mummy cares about her health. Like it's really important, especially if you have girls, I think, to show that, you know, and we'll not go into body image, but it's important for young girls and boys to see that.
Yeah.
Like mummy loves her body. Mummy's proud of her body.
Oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
It's a beautiful message. And you can do that just by getting dressed.
Amen, sister.
All right. I feel like that's a really good way to end, don't you?
Yeah. Well, and we've already spoken about what we're wearing.
Yeah,
so I'll go
let's-
again.
Yeah.
I'm just wearing a casual YSL vintage men's jacket. I'm wearing a white t-shirt from Target and I'm wearing, where's the camera? My red Matin Kim hat, which is a Korean brand.
Oh, cute. I like
Sick.
that.
Yeah. What are you wearing?
I've got my Ralph Lauren polo and I'm wearing a dress underneath because I spilt stuff on my pants.
Mum life.
Mum life. So whatever. I'll just chuck
Yeah.
this over the top with the dress that I had here in the car. So
Looking gorge.
whatever. And I've got my claw clip and I don't know what brand it is because there's no brand on it.
We might
And
find that out and then.
I'm wearing earrings my grandma got made up for me and my cousins, which is really
gorge.
sweet. She melted down her old jewellery. So I thought it was really cute.
Oh, beautiful.
So,
I'm wearing Gimme Store heart puffy earrings.
Very cute.
Which now that I've said this out loud, everyone will be targeted with the Instagram ads because they go hard on Instagram.
Oh, they do, but they're cute. I want the mini ones.
Yeah, the mini ones look
The
cute.
minis are cute,
They
but in silver. I like a silver moment.
Yeah, nice. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a
Thank
lovely
you
week.
so much. Take care. We love you. Goodbye.